I'd also just like to say Mark has been such a huge supporter of the Atlantic City Police Foundation. Chief White reminded me when we first started the foundation, we had our spring fling right across the boardwalk at the Margaritaville. So he's always been a huge supporter of us. He's one of our founding board members. So thank you, Mark. And without further ado, you can come on up, please.
I'd like to welcome you all to Resorts. Some have been saying this week that it's the hottest casino in Atlantic City. All kidding aside, Wednesday we experienced a very serious fire out on the boardwalk in front of Resorts. The fire emanated from under the boardwalk and caused significant damage to our building. We thank God no one was injured or killed. This foundation and the support it provides to the fine men and women in blue is more important than ever. Many communities in our nation have clearly lost their way. The lack of support and respect that I see throughout our great country for our police officers is disheartening and unacceptable. Collectively, we must continue to educate and change those that have formed this vile opinion of our law enforcement departments across our country.
Why we're honoring these officers is from an incident that occurred on Saturday, March 18, 2023. At approximately 1:55 a.m., the Atlantic City Police Department responded to a report of a male gunshot victim in the area of the 1900 block of the Atlantic City Boardwalk. The male was located and subsequently pronounced deceased on the scene. An immediate response by Atlantic City Police Department and the Achilles Surveillance Center followed. Due to the quick work of the surveillance officers, a description of the suspect was immediately broadcasted to all officers. Officers Dylan and Brenda and Michael Peters were working a DWI patrol assignment. At approximately 0208 hours, which is 13 minutes after the call, they located an individual later identified as Jaleel Boston at Tennessee and Atlantic Avenue who matched the description that surveillance provided. Boston attempted to flee from the officers, but he slipped on the ground and then surrendered. Boston was found in possession of a loaded 9mm Ruger handgun. The investigation conducted by the Atlantic County Prosecutor's Office, the Atlantic City Police Department, revealed that Boston and the victim were acquainted with each other, and the shooting was not a random act of violence. Due to the diligence and quick actions of officers in Brenda and Peters, a murderer was apprehended within minutes of the shooting, and a dangerous weapon was removed from the streets. Both officers are to be commended on a job well done, and both are being honored by the Atlantic City Police Foundation today.